This just in. Those of you who missed the E3 conference the past few days or just flat out fell asleep, the TLDR is the saving grace for the conference was the new details and gameplay for Halo Infinite, and finally we got to see Metroid Dread, the latest installment and upcoming game to be released on Nintendo Switch in the Metroid universe. It's scheduled to release October 8th of this year, and if you're successfully holding your breath since September 2005, congratulations, your prayers are answered, and now you can finally, exhale. So, Metroid Dread. Holy jeez. It's been September 2005 since we've last heard any details about it. Most people thought this game was dead in the water. I think first and foremost, I can speak for us all when the game looks incredible. It's another 2D platformer, and I think over the last few years we've seen a resurgence in popularity of these styles of games. There's popular ones like Hollow Knight, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Shovel Knight, etc. These are just a few of the more popular ones that have come out over the last 7 or 8 years, and they've proven that there's still demand for these style of games. Even recently on Nintendo Switch, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I've personally played this game. I've also played Shovel Knight and a little bit of Hollow Knight, and I can speak to Bloodstained myself as it's a really fun game, and it draws a lot of inspiration, and the roots of it are just embedded from Metroid and Metroid 2, Super Metroid, just those classic games of old where they really encourage and reward exploration. So, let's get down to a quick breakdown of the trailer and some gameplay from the Treehouse yesterday. So, first and foremost, I think a couple things I can pick up on are the fact that you can free aim, which is good. I was kind of worried that it would be locked to some 4 or 8 direction or 16 direction kind of thing, but no, you have full circular access of the Samus's gun, which is good. The movement looks very free and it's not stiff, and it appears as though the classic gameplay loop of a Metroidvania game, which you get upgrades, you go back and you search through and scour through the levels to find upgrades. I think that's good that loop is still there, and it's crucial and key to a successful and fun Metroid game. It's a sequel to Metroid Fusion, which I personally haven't played it, but I've heard good things about the game. And another good thing, seamless transitions from the cutscenes back into the gameplay. It's evident already in this video that Nintendo is really trying to get EPD and Mercury Steam to create a really solid Metroid experience to reward those diehard fans and also tide them over until they inevitably release Metroid 4 when it's in the state they want it to be in. So other than that, the new enemy faction on planet, I think it's ZPR, it's the EMI. They're the main enemy faction of the game, and by the gameplay, you've already seen that they're actually immune to Samus's energy blast from her gun. So that should be an interesting thing to circumvent and work around, and I'm sure there's going to be unlocks and stuff in the game that we're going to use against the enemies. Other than that, the enemies, the designs of the environments, both in the foreground and in the background, both look incredible. Hopes for me, I hope that, well, big thing is just it's got a good sized campaign, good bosses, actual means and I guess encouragement to explore and find good upgrades, and even like pieces of gear that be really valuable for your character's kit. Other than that, I think we want to keep this video really short today, and this is kind of the nuts and bolts of our thoughts on Metroid Dread. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you later.